I turn 25 years old tomorrow, and I feel like I've significantly changed my life. Now I live in Florida in my dream apartment, in my dream city here in St. Petersburg, and I feel like I've really developed a very happy life for myself, and I've also changed my life drastically. I've lost well over 30 pounds. I'm very comfortable in the body I'm in today, and that feels really good to say. So I'm going to share some of my biggest tips on how I've made myself happy. So first of all, I had a major spiritual awakening the first time I took a Delic, and I can't really talk about it too much on here, but I'm happy to do a YouTube video on it. But that really helped me find myself and love myself. You certainly don't need to do that, but the analogy that you can put it is that it basically put a fresh layer of snow on my brain. So when I'm thinking about things such as a negative thought pattern or belief, you're creating these grooves. You can think of it like a sled going down a snow hill that if you keep going, you're going to build deeper and deeper grooves. And what those did for me is that it allowed a fresh cover of snow to go over top. It made me feel a lot of euphoria, a oneness with everything, which really is something that I felt the first time I did SID. So that really changed my life, and I was like, wow, I really felt like I was having all these profound downloads. Like I had like visuals about the pyramids and stuff. Like I don't even know, like I just knew that I came to be here and that I had a purpose and that I could change my life, and I just like felt this connectedness to spirit. So anyways, that really made me happy and made me feel like there was something greater than me. So I started doing yoga a lot more, starting to really like love and accept myself for the way I am. And then I changed my habits, which is why I have this Becoming Supernatural book with me, because this book really changed my life as well, because I learned that I could change my body and my life just through my thoughts. And I have this book because I want to read a quote from it about habits, because I did change my habits, and you have to change your unconscious mind, what your beliefs are, in order to change your life. Because you can tell yourself like all these affirmations, I am rich, I am lucky, whatever, but if you are not constantly programming that to yourself and also feeling it, you're not going to change anything. So here is the habit quote. So if you keep doing the same routines over and over again, they will become a habit. A habit is a redundant set of automatic, unconscious thoughts, behaviors, and emotions that you acquire through frequent repetition. So by building better habits, I was able to create new routines for myself. I was able to actually change my life, because if you aren't constantly being conscious of attempting to change your life, then you are going to fall back into those unconscious routines and behaviors, such as going back into bed, scrolling on your phone in the morning. You have to be very conscious with it, and I would say at least a month straight before you can really develop a habit. I know there's like actual data that says like that it takes X amount of time, whatever, but for me, I definitely need to be doing something for at least a month before I can not focus on it as much, or like have to write it down and remind myself to do this routine. It will automatically develop for me, so that's really been helpful. And also another really profound thing is forgiveness. I feel like a lot of spiritual people on here try to preach that you don't have to forgive other people and whatever, and you can stay resentful and angry, and like that's cool if that works for them, but honestly I don't think it really works for anyone, because you don't forgive them for them, you forgive them for yourself, because your soul needs peace. And if you are constantly holding on to this grudge, then that is in your field, and I believe that is blocking you from getting things that you want, because you are holding this negative energy within your field, and you don't need to, because hurt people, and it sucks to think that it's that simple, but it really is. And I try not to take anything personal in my life anymore, and I have to remind myself that like I have no idea what is causing this person to behave this way. I can assume, but assumptions make an ass out of you and me, as you guys probably know that phrase. It's so true. Like you just gotta let shit go, literally let it go, you will be happier. And finding a spiritual practice has really helped me as well. Religion is cool. I definitely will preach like do whatever works for you. But for me, finding my own spiritual practices and learning about all religions and realizing that we are all kind of having the same goal and talking about basically the same thing. Like you can look into religions and see at minimum, I've found like 7 things that all religions have the same, which is really cool. And a lot of them are telling the same stories, and like I just have a lot of appreciation and love for this universe, and I know that like we're a part of something bigger, and I believe I'm here to help like with part of the Great Awakening and showing people like the universe is great. Like, you literally, like, you create your reality. That's another thing I've learned. Like, reality is literally a mirror. Like, that's what the Masons preach and stuff, which is pretty deep. If you want to get into all of that, I know a lot of things about that. But yeah, I think that, you know, if you really try to change yourself from within, you will see better reality, like, outside of yourself. And I feel like I've experienced that. And not to say it doesn't come with a lot of hurt and pain, and alchemizing that basically and choosing which way to take it. Like, you could continue to suffer, or you could continue to level up and be tenacious and keep persevering through the pain. I know it sucks when you're in situations, especially right now. Tomorrow's my birthday, but we are in the middle of eclipses, and actually, well, we're really nearing the eclipse on the 28th. I'm an astrologer, by the way. Hi. And it's crazy because, like, this energy, I could be like, oh my god, this sucks, like, I'm having headaches and all of this stuff, but I just choose to be grateful during this time and know that even though I'm going through some crazy changes as well right now, I feel like everything has a higher plan and purpose, and my hardest lessons and hardships have been the best things for me. We can get more into that too, but I feel like I should end it here. I don't want to go on for too long, but I really do feel like I've changed my life for the better, and I just love helping other people out, because I was so depressed, so, like, around the wrong people and letting other people bring me down constantly and just not loving myself. And I think that's just, like, a major key, is just learn to love yourself. You're perfect the way you are. If you weren't meant to be here, I promise you, I don't think you'd be here, because God believes that you have a purpose. The universe believes you have a purpose. I don't know. I hate saying the word God, which sucks, but, like, I know other people have, like, different perceptions of it, but God is literally everything. It's within all of us. Like, we're all connected, and that's why I feel like we just have to let go of all these grudges and whatnot. So learn to love yourself. It'll help you learn to love others more, even if they are hard to love or whatever it is. We just need to practice being more kind, compassionate people, and that will ripple, because good things, like, you know, ripple effect, law of attraction. The more good you give, the more good you get. So I hope this does good for you all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know if you have any questions or tips, tricks you need. I just like being a helpful tool. So anyways, love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.